Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to 12M Hustle. I'm going to go over morning gappers today, how to short them basically, okay, and how to make money off them. So the first one I'm going to go over is going to be CLVS. I'm sure you guys saw that, right? CLVS, here we go. So on this left-hand side, I have a 3-minute chart. On the right-hand side, I have a 30-minute chart. This is how I do my trades, okay? So let's get right into it. So if you guys noticed, on this 30-minute chart, you see this huge green candle. So I would suggest you didn't short this because you would have got burned, right? So you actually could have rode it. So you could right off market open, kind of came in. These are lines that I have. These are resistance and support lines that I drew out on the chart. So you could have noticed, let's say it hit 642. It broke that. You saw the volume. You could have rolled that all the way up. Right over here, you saw multiple times, 3 or 4 times on a 3-minute chart that it got rejected. So you could have sold. You actually could have sold before that, and then you could have turned that into a short. You could have rolled the short back down to here, 724. Then you could have bought back in, rolled the long, and then as you guys see, it kind of just was choppy throughout the rest of the day, right? But if you go over to the 30-minute chart, it kind of breaks down even better. You could have bought at 895 to short it, and you would have just been, it just would have been slow mover. You just would have had to sit on it pretty much the whole day. But I mean, you could have made profits from 895 all the way back down to its prior support line of 748, if you guys can see over here. Okay, so that's number one. Let's go over to the scanner. I have pre-market gappers and I have big cap movers. These are my scanners I have. That was the second one. The first biggest move of the day on Friday, 54%, 54.48, was SPCB, super calm. All right, let's check it out. Again, I have a daily actually on this one for you guys, and I wanted to show you guys how I draw my support and resistance. So support and resistance, pretty easy. You see multiple times. You know, here's a support, boom, 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 multiple times throughout. It's got to be clearly, so easy for you to sell. Don't force them. And then here's your resistance, right? Multiple times, 1, 2, 3, boom, same thing. And then right over here, you have it a couple times, and then you have this huge gap up right over here. Prior, like it happened before, back 6/11/2020, and then it just pretty much flossed all the way down. So let's get into it. So if you guys would have watched this on, again, this is my 5-minute chart. I'm going to switch this to my 30-minute chart so you guys can check it out a little bit cleaner. So if you guys notice right over here, if you would have just stayed out of it, right, all of this, you would have saw the volume, you would have just been out of it, right? You saw this huge green candle right over here, huge green candle on the 30-minute chart. You could have read it if you wanted to, but if you're in it to short and because you want to make, you know, it's more stress-free, especially on these penny stocks, especially when they gap up like this from $1 all the way to almost 180. It's not normal, right? So you notice that it gets rejected 1, 2, 3 on the 30-minute chart. You see it right over here on the 5-minute chart. Multiple times gets rejected, right? So then what you do is you start buying small positions, 2.9, and then you say 100 shares and 50 shares, and you pretty much ride this thing all the way down throughout the day. So let's say you could have took a position right over here, it doesn't matter your share amount, and you could have rolled this thing all the way down. It finally broke VWAP. That's VWAP right there. Broke it, and it just pretty much all day just sank, then consolidated, and then you could have got out here at like 2.1, 2.0, and then been done for the day, right? That would have been a nice play. So all day, pretty much, you could have, on the bigger chart on the 30 minutes, could have got up here, and then just rolled this down, dropped 18%. That would have been amazing, okay? So that's pretty much how you short morning gappers. I'm going to do one more for you guys, okay? Let's do it. I'm just doing it with you guys. That was 1, 2. I did those 2 for you guys. I'm going to do this one, HOV, Hall of Fame Resort, 46%, 52. Let's get into it. So we're going to drop into the daily. Number one thing you should do. We're on the daily, right? I'm actually going to draw this one out with you guys right now. Here we go. So let's draw the support and resistance. Me and you. So you guys see right here, prior, that's the lowest, right? Like I say, you always want to start on your daily. You want to start on the daily chart when you do support and resistance. And you want to do like more than 3 times that the bar clicks it and then gets rejected back down. So right over here, gets rejected once, twice, 3, 4 times, right? So it's got to be noticeable. You can't force them. And then, of course, this was when it gapped up. And then when's the last time it did that, right? It's been a while, right? So you notice that it's on a downtrend, that it's actually going down. So this is all parabolic hype, right? And we'll draw one more right over here. If you guys can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This again is the daily. Oh, I think didn't switch. Let's switch it over. HOFV. Hope I'm not boring you guys. I'm just getting into the details for you guys. You guys know what's up. All right, and here we go. So this is the 5-minute. You can actually do right over here, and this will be. Oh, what ticker is this? Oh, no, wrong ticker. Sorry. My bad. HOFV. Come on. First one. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's get into it. So I have volume. I have RSI right over here on the last one. And then let's see, right? Like I said, short or long. Now, if you were going to short this, you would have had to wait, right? Let's break this down to the 30-minute chart. And we're in the 30-minute chart. You only had a couple shots to short, right? Pretty much towards the end. Kind of towards the end of the day, you would have bought right over here at 4.5, which is what? Prior resistance, right? So that's your confirmation right there, right? Confirmation, you buy right there, small start, small size, went down about 5%, and then you would have rolled this back down to what? Prior support, right? Makes sense? So that's why we have these lines drawn out. So you would have rode from here, 4.5 to about 3.9. That would have been your short play of the day, right? Nice and simple, stress-free. Now, if you would have longed it throughout the day, you would have been better off long in this stock. You would have bought right over here at 2.6. You would have saw all this volume. Now, this over here is going to be my 15-minute chart, and this over here is my 30-minute chart. So on the 15-minute chart, you can see it's actually going up. I have my 5 EMA, my 20 EMA. Once it breaks over the green, breaks over VWAP, you have confirmation this is going up. You could have got in at 3.4, you would have rode it all the way up to 4.5. Okay, so you can short or long whichever stock. It just depends on your strategies. So these are different options. You could have started from 2.7. You would have just rolled it all the way up to its prior resistance of 4.5, and then you would have got out. You would have made about $2 a share. Easy peasy. So in trading, keep it simple, keep it easy, okay? It's hard work, but just, don't have all the indicators. I have it pretty easy right here, volume, RSI, and that's it. Try to trade with 2 screens. One is your 15-minute or 5-minute or 4-minute, 3-minute, whatever you want. And then try to have the bigger picture. Always have the bigger picture. Because if you guys zoom out, you guys can see this, right? It's better. That way you know where the direction of it is going. And let's see. I think that's it. I went ahead and did 3 for you guys. All right. That's it. I try to only decide to short stocks or go long on anything that's more than 40% throughout the day. This is what I use. These are my market cap. These are my prices. Now my big cap movers, XPEV, 7%. This is a little bit different. Now let's go. You know what? Let's drop into it. Let's drop into DraftKings. Let's get into DraftKings for you guys. I did penny stocks for you guys, but I will do DraftKings. Why not? Knock this last one in there for free. So on this last one, I've been trading DraftKings before. Huge green candle, right? You guys can see this is nice day. And on this, I wouldn't short it on Friday. I wouldn't have shorted it. I would have paid attention to the NASDAQ. Of course, this is part of NASDAQ. Of course, big caps follow whatever big stock they're in, right? Makes sense? Tesla's in what? S&P 500. So right off the bat, you would have marked your resistance right over here, 70.04, right? Once it would have broke, once you get confirmation from volume, from your EMA, 5-day breaking the 20 EMA, you would have bought, let's say, 50 shares just to start off, and then you could have bought more in and just rode it all day long till about 72.83. Now, how would you know that was prior resistance? You would have had it on your daily. You would have had an idea right over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple times hits 72 and then gets rejected. So you would have got in back at, let's say, waited till 69 and then sold that 72. $3.50 a share. Not a bad trade for a big cap, right? Because big caps usually follow the resistance, support and resistance very more often and better than small caps do. Okay, so I hope this video brought value to you guys. If it did, please comment, please subscribe. It will really help out the channel. I'm giving out my services free. Never going to charge. I'm just here to help. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and DM me. Leave the comments. Please smash that like button. DM me on Instagram. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend, guys.